Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss the new paper, that is a non-calculator paper. This is the first time that in IGCSE the candidates they have to appear in a non-calculator paper. Now today we will discuss the specimen paper from 2025 onwards. It will be applicable from May-June 2025. Now keep this thing in your mind that in this paper we are not allowed to use the calculator, but a list of formula sheet will be given to us, and the total mark of this paper will be of 100 marks, and the weightage will be of 50% marks. These are the instructions we have to follow, and let's move to the list of formula. These formulas will be given in the formula sheet. You can see the list of formula in the syllabus as well. In the syllabus document, you can see on page number 61, the list of formula for paper 2 and paper 4 are given. And for paper 1 and paper 3, the formula will be given on page number 60 of your syllabus related to 2025 to 2027. Now, you can see that it's a bit more easier now. The basic formulas like area of triangle, area of circle, circumference, curved surface area of cylinder, curves. Previously, it was not given that the surface area of cylinder and the surface area of the cone. But now this will be given to all of you: sphere, prism, pyramid, cone, and the quadratic formula. Similarly, the laws of sine and cosine will be given from 2025 onwards. So you must be familiar about the list of formula that you don't need to remember or learn these formulas, especially the law of sine and law of cosine. Previously, the candidates, they have to learn these formulas. But from now onwards, they don't need to learn these formulas. Let's move to question number 1. Work out 0.01 whole square. Now, basically this question is, I will also explain the concept behind the questions, each one, that how we can solve these questions without using the calculator. Now, 0.01 whole square means that this will be 0.101 multiplied by 0.01. Now, in decimal multiplication, what we need to understand that first of all we need to just multiply 1 with 1, ignore the zeros. The answer is 1, obviously. Now the second step is we have to see the digits after the decimal, like 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now you can see here that we have 4 digits overall. We have in these two numbers, we have 4 digits after the decimal. So what we have to do is we need to count from the rightmost digit, and it is 1, then 2, 3 and 4. So the total number of digits after the decimal, we have to count it like from here. We need to move 4 digits towards the left side. Now the final answer for 0.01 is 0.001. This will be 0.001. Be very careful about this thing. Okay. Let's move to question number 2. Question number 2, write 57.39997 correct to 4 significant figures. Now we know that first of all this one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 significant figures. So if you write it in 4 significant figures, this will be 57.40. Because of this 9, this 9 will become 0, and overall the digit will be 40. Let's move to question number 3. Now in question number 3, what we need to understand that ME changes 250 euros into dollars. The exchange rate is 1 euro is equals to $1.10. Calculate the number of dollars NE received. So what we have to do is, we know that if 1 euro is, we will use this statement. If 1 euro is equals to 1.10, so it means 250 euros means multiply 250 on both sides. So this will be equals to 1.10 multiplied by 250. This will be equals to 250 euros is equals to, now from here onwards, what we need to understand that first how we can multiply these two numbers without using the calculator. What we need to do is, we just need to convert this decimal number into a fraction number, multiply by 250. So we know that how to convert a decimal number into a fraction. So after that, what we need to do is just cancel out these two zeros, cancel out this one with this one. So 11 multiplied by 25. So 25 and 11, which means 1 5 the 5, 1 2 the 2, multiply 1 to 5 the 5, 1 2 the 2. So the answer will be 5, 7 and 2. So the final answer will be $275. Let's move to question number 4. BCD is a straight line. AB is equals to AC. Angle ABD is equals to 61 degrees and angle ADC is equals to 81 degrees. Work out the angle DAC. So DAC means we need to find out this angle. Now what we have to do, we know that this one is an isosceles triangle. So isosceles triangle means that this will also be equals to 60 degrees, because we can see that this line is equals to this line. So their corresponding angles will be same. Not 60, this will be 61. After that, we can easily find out the third angle DAC. We know that sum of all the angles in a triangle is equals to sum of so it means that angle DAC plus 81 plus 61 should be equals to 180 degrees. And finally, we can say DAC is equals to 180 minus 61 minus 81. So 61 plus 81 will be 2 and 142. So 142, 180 minus 142. Now after that, how we can simplify it without using the calculator? 180 minus 142. Now we cannot subtract 0 with 2, so just take carry from 8. So this will be 8 and then this will become 7 now. 7 minus 4 is 3, so 38 will be the final answer. So in this one, we can say that the answer will be 38 degrees. Let's move to question number 5. Convert 0.17 meter square into centimeter square. Now for this one, a lot of students were confused, even in the calculator paper also. But let's do it without using the calculator. We know that 1 meter is equals to 100 centimeter. I hope that you all are familiar with this thing. Now we know that we are interested in meter square and centimeter square. So just take square on both sides. So it means that 1 meter square is equals to, just increase, because we know that if we multiply 100 with 100, the answer would be with 4 zeros, centimeter square. Now we need to convert 0.17 meters square. So just multiply 0.17 on both sides. 0.17. I'm just sharing the concept so that you all know that how to solve it without using the calculator. With a lot of practice, you will be able to do it directly. Okay, but just I am sharing the whole concept, so that is why maybe it will looks like a bit complicated, but it's not. 17 by 100. Now we can see here that this concept is very important, that we must understand. Let me write the basic thing which we required for this paper specially. Understand how to convert a decimal number into a fraction. Okay, this thing is important, so I thought that I should have mentioned it over here. Okay, because in previous question we used the same concept. Now what we can do is multiply by 4 zeros square. So we can cancel out 2 zeros. So we know that 17 multiplied by 100, the answer will be 1700 centimeters square. By the way, we can verify it from the formula sheet, from the marking scheme. Let's verify all these answers. So you can see first 5 answers. We have got the same answers from question number 1 to question number 5. Okay, let's move to question number 6. Now in question number 6, a mass of solid metal cuboid is 4 kg. The volume of the cuboid is 600 centimeter square cube. Now we can see, let me highlight the important concept, important values. Calculate the density of the metal, giving your answer in grams per, although they have write it in a bold font, but still we need to highlight this thing, and we need to keep this thing in our mind, that our answer should be in grams per centimeter cube. So what we have to do is we need to convert our values as per the required answer. So we know that 1 kg is equals to 1000 grams. So 4 kg will be equals to 4000 grams. Now the formula is given to us. The density is equals to mass divided by volume. Mass divided by volume. Now mass is 400 grams. We need to use the values in gram, because we have to give the answer in the gram per centimeter cube. And the volume is 600. So if we simplify it, the answer will be, we can cancel out these two. The answer will be 40 by 6. And if we further simplify it, so this will be 2 20s and 2 3s. So 20 divided by 3 will be the final answer. But on a safer side, we will convert into a mixed fraction also. So how we can convert it into a mixed fraction? This will be 3 6 18 and remainder is 2. So the answer will be, in mixed fraction, the answer will be 2 6 and 3. So these two answer will be considered as the final answer. Let's have a look on in the marking scheme what the examiner required. You can see that both the answers are correct, but the more appropriate one is the mixed fraction one. Now let's move to question number 7. Now in question number 7, first one, what we have to do is u minus 2v. It means that u is 3 minus 2 minus 2 into minus 12 and 5. So this will be equals to 3 plus 24 and -2 minus 10. Now if we simplify it, the final answer will be 27 and -12. This will be the final answer. Let's move to question number 7, part B. Now this is the symbol of magnitude. How to find the magnitude of these vectors. Now how to find the magnitude? The formula for magnitude is x square plus y square. And we know that this one is the x coordinate and this one is the y coordinate. So magnitude of V will be equals to -12 square plus 5 square. So this will be, now we know that what does it mean 12 multiplied by 12? 12 square means 12 multiplied by 12. So 2 2s are 4, 2 1s are 2. Similarly, 2 1s are 2, 2 1 1s are 1. So this will be 4, 4 and 1. So 144 plus 5 5 are 25. So this will be equals to 169. Now we know that 169 is a perfect square of 13. How we know? First of all, let's check it over here in a rough working. 3 3s are 9, 3 1s are 3, then 1 3s are 3 and 1 1s are 1. So 1 6 9. From here we can see that square root of 169, 13 square is equals to 169. Take square root on both sides. This will be equals to 169. 13 is equals to square root of 169. So final answer will be 13. I'm just verifying it just so that you must know that how to find out how to simplify a perfect square into a square root. These two will be the final answer. 13 7a. You can see the final answer. Let's move to question number 8. The diagram shows a semicircle with diameter 9 centimeter. Calculate the total perimeter of the semicircle. Perimeter means that we need to add all these sides. You can see this one is the one side and the other one is the 9 centimeter. Now let's see that how we can simplify it. We know that circumference of a semicircle let's have a look over here, that we know that circumference of a circle is 2 pi r. So what we have to do is divide it by, for semicircle we need to divide it by 2, because we can see that this one is a half circle or a semicircle. So simply divide 2 pi r with 2. So this will be equals to 2. This will be equals to pi r. Now the perimeter will be equals to arc length. This yellow arc length. Now we know that the radius for this one will be 4.5. So 4.5 r plus 9, because the perimeter is the sum of all sides. The sum of all sides. So 4.5 pi plus 9. This will be the exact answer. No need to convert it into a decimal number, because we know that pi is an irrational number. So we cannot simplify it further. So this will be the final answer. Let's move to question number 9. So question number 9 is, in a sequence find this. So we can see that the difference is basically how we can find out the difference. Difference will be t2 minus t1, so which means 12 minus 17, which means minus 5. So the difference is minus 5. So it means that for from here to here, we know that we must have the difference of 5. So negative 5. So D is equals to T5 next term minus previous term. And if we simplify it, although we can simplify it using the common sense, but still if we want to follow the process, this will be T4 means 2, and if we simplify it like this, T5 is equals to 2 minus 5, which means minus 3. Now Tn, we know that the difference is same, so it means that this one is a linear sequence, linear or arithmetic sequence, linear or arithmetic sequence, which means that we can use the identity an is equals to a1 plus n minus 1 into d. Now we will use the term Tn because in the question they were representing it in like in this way. So Tn is equals to T1 is 17 plus n minus 1 into difference is minus 5. Now if you multiply minus 5 with these two terms, this will be 17 minus 5n plus 5. So 17 plus 5 is 22. So Tn is equals to 22 minus 5n, or we can write it as minus 5n plus 22. This will be the final answer. Let's move to question number 10. Now question number 10, work out 2, 2 and 3. These are the mixed fraction. We need to simplify it. So 3 2s are 6. 6 2s are 6 plus 2 is 8. So 8 by 3 plus 3 2s are 6 and 7 by 2. Now we need to simplify it without using the calculator. So what we can do is we need to multiply it with 2 and here we need to multiply it with 2 so that the with 3 so that the denominator should be same. So this will be 16 by 6 plus 21 by 6. Now denominator is same. So 16 plus 21 is equals to 37. 37 by 6. Now if we divide it, how we can convert into a mixed fraction? This will be 37, 6, 6 6 are 36, remainder is 1. So we can write the final answer as 1, 6 and 6. This will be the final answer. Now from here we can note down one thing, that we must understand how to convert from a fraction to a mixed fraction. We must understand, because we can see in the previous question the mixed fraction was required, mixed fraction. So we must know that how we can convert a number into a mixed fraction, a fraction into a mixed fraction. Let's move to question number 11. Now in question number 11, find the value of this. Now how we can find it without using the calculator? So we know that 64 is basically 4 cube is equals to 64. So we can write it as 4 cube whole power 2 by 3. Now we know that whenever we have power on power, let's suppose we have, if we have x square whole cube is equals to x power 6. So now we need to multiply these two. So what we have to do, 3 multiplied by 2 by 3. So we can cancel out these two. So 4 square will be the final answer. And hence we can say that 16 will be the final answer. But before going to the next question, let's see the answers for the previous one. So you can see 9 plus 4.5 minus 322, 2 minus the, from question number 7 to question number 10, you can see the answers and verify it. And the answer for question number 11 was 16. Let's move to question number 12. Now in question number 12, we need to write it in a standard form. So in standard form, first of all, we just need to multiply these two, like 7.1 multiply by 2. So how we can multiply it? We can say 2 under 2 and 14. So the answer for this one will be, we know that basically 7.1 multiplied by 2 means 2.0. We can see that we have only one digit. So the answer 7.1 multiplied by 2, this will be equals to 14.2. 14.2 multiplied by 10 raised to the power minus 15 plus 3. Just add the powers. 14.2 multiplied by 10 raised to the power minus 12. This will be the final answer, is it? No, it isn't, because this one is, they say that giving your answer in standard form. So this one is not a standard form. So for standard form, what we have to do is just shift this decimal 1 unit towards the left side. So this will be equals to 1.42 multiplied by 10 raised to power minus 12. Now we know that we have shifted 1 unit towards the left side. So we need to write plus 1 over here, because the impact of decimal shift will have an impact on the power. So the final answer will be 1.42 multiplied by 10 raised to power minus 11. Let's move to the next one, to the next question, that we need to multiply these two expressions. We need to add these two. So first of all, what we have to do is either make it 6 or make it 7. So we'll try to make it 7. So this will be 5.2 multiplied by 10 raised to power 7 plus. We need to plus 1 over here. So what we have to do, we have to shift the decimal 1 unit towards the left side. So this will be 0.52 multiplied by 10 raised to power 7. So if we add it, if we add 5.2 plus 0.52, this will be equals to 5.72. So 5.72 multiplied by 10 raised to power 7. Is it a standard form? Yes, it is a standard form. Let's move to question number 11. Question number 13. Find the number of sides of a regular polygon. These are the key words, key terms we need to understand. That what does a regular polygon means? Regular polygon means which has equal sides. All the sides are same. So we know that we need to use this formula that each interior angle of a regular polygon is n minus 2 into 180 whole divided by n, where the n is the number of sides. Now what we have to do is, we know that the number of sides, the number of the angle, each interior angle of a polygon is given to us. So 162 is equals to n minus 2 into 180 whole divided by n. Now if we simplify it, this will be 162n is equals to 180n minus 360, because we need to multiply this 180 with n and 180 with 2. Now if we rearrange it, this will be 360 is equals to 180n minus 162n. So 180 minus 162, the answer will be, now if we simplify, this will be 8 and then 7, and it means 118. So it means 360 is equals to 18n. So if we divide 18 on both sides, this will be equals to uh, we can cancel out 18 ones are 18 twos are and 0. So n is equals to 20. I hope that the concept is clear. Let's move to the next one. The range, mode, median and mean of 5 integers are all equal to 10. So find one possible set of these 5 integers. So we can see that the range is 10. It means that if first number is 4, the next number will be 14. If first number is 5, the next number will be 15. And if first number is 6, the next number is 16. The second thing we need to see that the median is, we have discussed range, now we will consider median. Now if they say that the median is 10, so median is 10 definitely means that the center one digit will be 10. Now they are saying that the mean is also 10. So mean to be 10, what we need to do, this should, if this one is 10, this will be 12. Now you can see that this set is completed. If you answer the first line, this will be considered the right one. The second possibility is that 10 and 10 and 8 and 10. The reason is that you can, if you will write any of these values, the answer will consider to be correct. You can see that you can see the logic behind it is that we need to keep in our mind range, mod, median. Mod should be 10. So you can see the first case mod is 10 because we have two tens. The second one we have two tens. The third one we have two tens. Median is 10, range is 10 and mean is 10. Now to maintain the mean, we need to think about this, that how we can maintain, we can keep mean as 10. Let's move to question number 15. Describe fully the single transformation. Now we know that this one is not enlargement, this one is not translation, this one is not reflection. So definitely this one will be the rotation. Now after this, we need to understand that is it clockwise or anti-clockwise. We know that triangle T onto triangle A. So triangle T is the object. This one is the object or the original shape. This one is the image shape. Now rotation, and we can see that this one will be definitely 90-degree clockwise. 90-degree clockwise. Now how we can find out the center of rotation? So let's see these 2 points. So these 2 points are on vertical and on horizontal axis. It's 1 unit away. So it means that this will be the center of rotation will be this point 4 and 3 clockwise, and center of rotation will be 4 and 3. Let's check the answer so that we can verify it. The previous one also, you can see the answer for 12, it's 1.42 and 10 raised to power minus 11, and 5.72 multiplied by 10 raised to power 7. And you can see the answer for 13 and 14, and then you can see the answer for the 15 one. Let's move to question number 16. Now in question number 16, the cumulative frequency diagram shows the results. Now what we have to do is, I think that is it for today. From 16 onwards, you can see the remaining questions. From 16 onwards, we will discuss the remaining questions in the next class, and it will be very interesting for you to see the second class, or to see the second part, in which we will discuss the surds. We will discuss that how to simplify, how to solve the questions related to mensuration, related to trigonometry, related to single fraction, and the most importantly related to the angles and the statistics. So do not miss the next class. Take care.